I don't know how your philosophy of sickness is, or your philosophy of trials and tribulations. I'm running into many Christians today who are kicking against the pricks. Someone actually said to me the other day, "Why is God letting these things happen to me? I'm a believer." I said, "That's why he's letting them happen." Because God is in the serious business of, and we've seen it this week, the serious business of cleansing us from sin and shaping our characters so we can actually dwell in his presence. He's not saving us in our sins. How many times has this come out? He's saving us from our sins, from ourselves. So in his incredible wisdom, he permits affliction to come upon us. And what do? We wiggle, we squirm, we run. So if illness or circumstances or even something you think is bigger than you is facing you, let those words of verse 4 come through to you, please. This sickness is not unto death, but for what purpose? Are you hearing that? Any affliction that comes upon us in our lives is either caused by or permitted by God. Excuse me. Nothing, we saw this earlier this week, happens by chance in our lives. God is still in control. Do you believe it?
Yes, I do. Amen.
Even the enemy cannot freely do anything without getting permission from God. God is the one with all the power and authority. So if you're experiencing any kind of affliction or personal challenge or struggle this morning, I urge you to let this principle sink in, that whatever is coming, even if it's serious illness, it's for the glory of God, that the Son of God may be glorified by it. Isn't that powerful? I finally realize it's not the challenges we face in life, it's our attitude toward them, which determines whether God is actually glorified, or we just end up kicking against the pricks, or doing like me, we run for our lives because we're scared, we can't do it. How's your faith this morning?
Amen.
Death, sickness, calamity, whatever God is permitting or causing, I want to tell you something this morning. It's because he loves you so much. He does not want to spend eternity without you. And if it's painful to undergo his shapings, I have found it very painful at times. But I've discovered if I have the mind of Jesus in me, instead of being disastrous, it becomes to the glory of God. And God can actually be seen in you through the worst possible circumstances.